After Toy Story 3, Pixar had a little bit of a rough area. They had Cars 2, which was sort of panned, but not really, it was just sort of average. Then we had Brave, which was juggled by different directors, and it's not what a lot of people thought it would be. Then we had Monsters University, which was a prequel to Monsters Inc. that some people didn't like, but I liked personally. And now, after a 2-year hiatus, we have Inside Out, with Pixar's 15th film. I believe it's 15th. It might be 14th. I think it's 15th though. This movie is about a preteen girl called Riley and the emotions in her head. The literal embodiment of those emotions. We have joy, sadness, anger, disgust, and fear. And the VAs all do a great job in their role. Especially Lewis Black as Anger. I knew that would be really good. That's just like perfect casting. Now, I don't really want to spoil this movie at all for you, because there's already been a ton of promotional material for this movie. In fact, there have been more promos and sneak peeks to this movie than any other Pixar movie. Probably because they've been on a 2-year hiatus, so they want everybody to know that they're back and they're making a really good movie. I see a lot of critics saying that this is the best Pixar movie ever made. I'm not sure if I completely agree with that yet. It hasn't really been that long since it's been out, but I will say it's probably the most complex Pixar movie. It's the most abstract of all their films, but yet the most relatable, I think, since everyone deals with emotions. And this movie is quite literally an emotional roller coaster. There are some very powerful scenes. Even the short that takes place before it, called Lava, is an emotional roller coaster in itself. And I feel like that emotion is what makes a Pixar movie. Though it's not all really serious, there are a lot of funny moments in it. Though, as previously said, the promotional material may have given away a bit too much of that funny stuff. But there's still a third, maybe half, that didn't make it into that promo material. So if you feel like you were spoiled by that, don't worry, there's enough in this movie that you'll actually get a chuckle out of. I feel like all of the characters get enough screen time, even the mom and dad, and I do see some complaints about there being 5 emotions being too complex, but just keep in mind they wanted to have 27 emotions. That would be way too complex. I can't really say anything else without really spoiling the movie. It's definitely something special, and it's probably going to be a classic. If you don't relate to this movie in some way, you might not have any emotions yourself. So Inside Out is really great. It's pretty much what everybody has been calling it. It's genius. So go see it. And if you've seen Inside Out already, tell me what you thought in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I'd like to give thanks to all of my patrons this month. Your pledge really means a lot, so thank you. And if you'd like to become a patron, click the annotation. And if you want to see more video game stuff, click on the playlist. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching.